One of the quickest and easiest ways to make cross cuts is with a portable circular saw. The challenge, however, is how do you make cuts perfectly square each and every time? Well, here's one way, with a cross cut guide. This is simply a 1x4, about 18 inches long, and a cleat that's 3 by 16 inches long. That's a piece of 1/2-inch plywood. I just glued and screwed them together using a square to make sure these two surfaces are perpendicular. Now, before using the guide, you need to trim off the cleat, and here's how. Just take the saw and make a cut right along the fence, trimming off that end of the cleat. Now, I'll show you why I did that. Let's say we want to make a cut right here. All right, that's our cross. That's where we want to cross cut this 1x12. So now you just have to line up. We know that the edge of the blade is right here. So we're just going to line up the cleat, the end of the cleat with that mark, and make the cut. There you go, nice clean cut right on the mark. A table saw is the most accurate way to make long rip cuts, but you can get similar results with a portable circular saw. What you need to do is get a straight 1x2, it's about 2 feet long, and clamp it to the shoe. Now, the saws do come with a metal rip guide. The problem with these, though, is the bearing surface is way too short, and as you're sliding down, they have a tendency to wiggle and bounce along, so the cut isn't very straight. So we're going to replace that with this 1x2. And again, we're just going to use a couple of C-clamps and clamp it right to the shoe, right to the saw shoe. Now, you make sure the saw is unplugged, or in this case, I took the battery out, because what you need to do is expose the blade and measure to the back of the blade and the front of the blade, because you want to make sure, obviously, that this fence is perfectly parallel. Otherwise, you'll get a skewed cut. So once that's checked, power up your saw and make the cut. Put on my safety goggles. Okay, here we go. I just hold the fence right against the edge of the plywood and make the cut. And now, without making any other adjustments, you're all set to make as many cuts as you need.